Now the tension has been ratcheted up in both Manchester and London ahead of what's being billed as Super Saturday. Mark Sidebottom is here with the sport.
Thanks, Tara. Things are a little cranky today. Evening, everyone. We'll get to the rugby in a moment, but first the hype and hoopla went into overdrive ahead of Frampton's unification fight with Scott Quigg. Today's spat was over dressing rooms and prompted Frampton to label his opponent superstitious. As Thomas Kane now reports, when the delayed press conference eventually got underway, the bickering continued.
There was tension between the fighters as tempers flared, with both camps refusing to back down. There's a lot of speculation that you're arguing over dressing rooms.
This is hilarious. Contractually, I'm the lead act in this show. I'm the head of the show above Scott Quigg.
It's called Frampton Quigg rather than Quigg Frampton.
Quigg. I'm meant to be in the star changing room, the main changing room, but this kid's so superstitious, and he's always been in that changing room. He wants to be in it again. Superstition is a sign of weakness, but we're going to be fair. We'll say, look, lock the changing room up. We'll go to different changing rooms, but he doesn't want it. He's threw the toys out of the pram.
You're scared of me having my dressing room?
Listen, let me.
Well, there you go.
If you back yourself so much, what does it matter what dressing room you're in?
What makes you think you're coming to my arena and choosing what dressing room?
Arena.
Oh, it's my arena.
It's not your arena.
Scott, is this dressing room situation going to put this fight in jeopardy?
No, it's just I'll be having that dressing room and that's it. They've just come here trying to unsettle us, trying to think of some small thing that they can try and get under our skin on fight week, but it ain't happening.
It hasn't been easy getting Frampton and Scott Quigg in the same ring. In fact, it's taken almost 4 years, and every step along the way there have been disputes, from venues to purses, ring walks to now dressing rooms. But the fact is, one thing is for certain, on Sunday, one of them is going to be a double world champion. Thomas Kane, BBC Newsline, Manchester.
Now back to that boxing bust-up over who changes where. Proof it's getting pretty feisty in the build-up to Saturday's world title super fight between Bury's Scott Quigg and Belfast's Frampton. Scott has promised to unify the world titles. Both fighters hold and insists he won't take a single backward step in that pursuit. And at today's news conference, he proved it.
Two undefeated fighters, and with so much at stake, no love lost. The issue on which egos were unleashed and horns locked, who would have the key to the star dressing room?
What makes you think you're coming to my arena and choosing what dressing room? Oh, it's my arena.
Seemingly trivial, it's become a rallying cry for both camps not taking a backward step.
Lock it up if they're not going to let us have it, because we're not going to let them have it.
I think it's just all silly mind games, what Barry thinks will try and bother us, and he's backing up the wrong tree.
And it's a fight that could turn Scott Quigg into a boxing superstar.
It's my destiny, and I'm going to go out there and achieve it on Saturday night.
Remember you telling me a story about when you went on holiday to Florida when you were 15, I think, weren't you?
Yeah.
And all the family was going on the rides and you were still training.
Yeah.
Do you feel as though this is the culmination of that, Scott, of all that hard work?
100%. So the training, the sacrifices I've made, all the hours of training and blood, sweat and tears I've put in, that's what's got me to this point, and that's why I walk to that ring feeling invincible. I can't wait to see my mum's face after I've become unified champion. You know, that'll be one of the best pictures I'll ever see.
And he knows that with world titles on the line and bad blood on both sides, dress rehearsal time is well and truly over.
Can't wait for it.
Yes, Frampton and Scott Quigg almost came to blows as they faced off in Manchester today. Both fighters traded insults and had to be pulled apart at their head-to-head press conference. Our sports correspondent Ruth Gorman joins me from Manchester. It's fair to say, Ruth, a heated press conference today.
Yes, it was indeed, Munir. There were just as many fireworks at the final press conference today as there were at the first. It was always going to be this way. There have been a war of words between these two camps over the last few months since the fight was made. And of course, just a couple of days out from the fight now, both camps are trying to wind each other up and get under each other's skin. The latest argument is over who will get the main dressing room on the night. This has raised its head today. Carl Frampton believes he should get the dressing room because he's the A-star fighter, but Scott Quiggs believe he should get it because he is the home fighter. Let's have a listen to what happened today.
It's just a sign of weakness. If you back yourself so much...
What are you bothered for then? What are you bothered for? Are you scared of me having my dressing room?
I'm not afraid of...
Oh, right then, you're scared of me having my dressing room.
Listen, let me...
well, there you go.
If you back yourself so much, what does it matter what dressing room you're in?
What makes you think you're coming to my arena and choosing what dressing room?
Arena.
Oh, it's my arena.
It's not your arena.
I'm the home fighter. You wanted to be on the left side of the poster. You wanted to be coming out second. You want to be announced second. All your little demands.
Just lock it up.
No, I'm having that dressing room, that's it.
It's embarrassing. Weakness, man.
Yeah,
a lot of weaknesses.
hey, there's no problem. If you want to think it's weakness, you think it's weakness.
I know it's weakness.
Yeah. You're scared of me having my own dressing room.
I don't care.
No, then, there you go again. He doesn't care.
This is principle here. This is principle, that's all it is.
I forgot you're the A side.
I am.
Ruth, how is all this going to be resolved?
Well, as you can see, neither camp wanting to back down there, both making a claim for that dressing room. So after the press conference, I talked to Barry McGuigan, who said that if this isn't resolved, they will walk away from this fight. He said that it has the potential to ruin this fight altogether. What they want to do is come to a compromise. Here's what Carl Frampton had to say.
We lock the door and go into different dressing rooms. That's a simple answer. Is he going to pull out of the fight? This is his biggest ever payday. Talk about options here. I've always got options. I sell tickets. He doesn't. And we'll find that out on the night. And when he hears the noise and the reception that I get compared to him in his hometown, in his arena as he calls it. But it's all fun and games really, and I feel relaxed, and it's great. I think that they're losing the rag.
So things heating up right now. I'm just wondering, what will Carl be doing in the final countdown to Saturday's showdown?
Yes, things really are heating up. Well, tonight his family arrive in, his wife and his two children, his son Rossa and daughter Carla and wife Christine will all be here tonight, and that's really when Carl feels at his most comfortable, when he has his family and friends around him. So he is really looking forward to seeing them, and then of course the weigh-in is tomorrow, and that really will be heated because there are 5,000 fans coming to the Manchester Arena to see that tomorrow. Who knows how many of those will be Scott Quigg fans, but I know a lot of them will be Carl Frampton fans. So that will just add a bit of fuel to the fire. We are in for more fireworks tomorrow. It's just ticking down now nicely until Saturday night, and expect to see more aggro and frustration tomorrow.
It's going to be a big fight now, Ruth. Ruth Gorman from Manchester, thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, next to the row that is threatening this Saturday's big world title fight in Manchester. The showdown between Bury's Scott Quigg and Belfast's Carl Frampton appears to be in jeopardy over an argument about which boxer gets the best dressing room. The two world champions clashed at today's press conference. Frampton is angry that Quigg has claimed the more luxurious dressing room at Manchester Arena, insisting he is the star name.
Scott wants the dressing room that the star of the show usually goes in, and contractually I'm the A side here. It's Frampton Quigg. I'm entitled to that dressing room.
This is my arena. I'm in the home fighter, and I'm in the home dressing room. That's it.
It's not the home dressing room. It's the star of the show's dressing room, the A side. That's it. It's my dressing room.
This is embarrassing.
Could that really go on and prevent the fight from happening?
If they don't relent on it, it says the star dressing room. Carl Frampton is the star on this show. Therefore, we should have the star dressing room. And if we don't get it, he's certainly not getting it.
I'm sure it'll be resolved. I'm sure it'll drag on. It'll be childish. It'll be pathetic. And then we'll find a resolution.
I think he's very, very superstitious.
Honestly, these big stars complaining about who has the best dressing room, that would never happen here, would it?
They're lucky to get a dressing room, Mike.
That's absolutely ridiculous, but obviously they're really tough men, so I'm not telling them.